funny how every time we hear that someone has passed away, especially if it's a much older person, we hear people say, well, I hope he put his affairs in order. And I'm always like, what affairs? You mean who's going to get his shoes and his shirt, his house and his cars? Are those his affairs? All right, that's all well and good, that he put his affairs in order. But more importantly, the real affair that needs to get sorted is usually the most neglected one. I've heard people say, I just hope that I will have some time to sort things out. Like they'll tell me that I have 6 months to live so that I can run through all my bucket list and do all the things that I've always wanted to do. Maybe even tell my family how much I love them, help them to arrange my funeral, tell them where I would like to be buried, which music should play at my funeral, which live band my family is going to arrange for the after party. Is it going to be a wooden casket or maybe a gold one? What garments will they wear for my body? And above all, what type of rice should they serve on that day? Is it going to be jollof or fried? And if it's jollof, is it Nigerian jollof or Ghanaian? I mean, let's hope that I leave a will that my family members don't start fighting for all my assets and my leftovers. And if you didn't leave a will, they'll say, how can an educated person like that, wise for his age, make such a mistake and not leave a will? But yes, all of these things matter. But the most important arrangement that should have been made, arrangements for what life will be like after the death of your physical body. Nobody bothers about that. So let me ask you right now, are your afterlife affairs in order? Honestly, it shocks me that people know that one day they're going to die, but they don't care about knowing what's on the other end, what's happening on the other side. If anything, they're actually afraid to know. Grown men scared of bringing this subject up at dinner tables. They'll say, don't bring it up. Don't talk about it, as if that will make it go away. I once asked an old lady who's turning 80, and I said to her, I hope you've told your sons about what you want for your funeral. She said, no, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to disturb them. I will bury myself. And I said, listen, Mama, you can't bury yourself. You have to tell those you're leaving behind what you would like. If some of us have not even thought about the physical aspect, you can imagine how little thought has gone into the spiritual aspect, the real aspect of you that you should truly focus on, that part of you that will awaken once this body has been discarded. What happens then? Where does it go? What will it do now? What work will be assigned to it? What vibrations does it carry within? Where will gravity take you? I mean, this is called the law of gravity. It puts you exactly where you belong. And there's no mistake. What seeds did you sow, and upon ripening, what fruits are you going to get? That's called the law of reciprocal action. And that means that eventually you will reap whatever it is that you sowed down here. And finally, who are you going to be hanging out with when you get there? Who are your pals, your friends, your homeboys, and your paddies? That's called the law of attraction of homogeneous species. You're paired up with your own kind, the good with the good, the bad with the bad, and the ugly with the ugliest. But seriously, no one goes camping or hiking or traveling without knowing what to bring along, what to pack, appropriate clothes to wear, the right gear to carry. And yet, we know that we're eventually going to visit this land of the dead. So what have we got in our backpack? Where's our itinerary? Where's your travel guide? What have you secured for yourself over there to make life easier for you? What knowledge do you have for your journey? And where do you know that it will lead you to? Honestly, I don't think that anyone on this planet should even be called wise, intelligent, or smart if they can't figure this out for themselves. I'll take time out of their very busy schedule to dive into this knowledge, to find out. It's the smartest thing that one can do for oneself, is wanting to know, so that help may come to you so that you can know. Those who say that they don't want to know and don't have time for such things, it's like going to Antarctica wearing a t-shirt and shorts because you didn't want to know what the weather would be like. Well, surprise, surprise, it's going to be cold. Or going to the jungle safari, riding a bicycle where all the lions and tigers are grazing because, well, you didn't want to know what the best mode of transportation is for you on a safari. So you decided, I'll just ride my bicycle down there. You'll be forced to know, except that it'll be too late and you won't be prepared for it. And those who are not prepared are in for surprises. And you might not like the surprise. So until next time, take time out to ask yourself, what happens when I leave this planet? And I don't mean who's going to get my house and my cars. I mean, where am I going really? And what happens there? It is a good place to start. And if you genuinely seek for answers on this subject, guaranteed, help will surely come to you and you will eventually begin to know. So until next time, don't worry so much about the after party and jollof fries and fried rice. Worry about your afterlife. Bye for now.